Some of you have cried with me. A lot of you have laughed with me. And others of you have been outright silly with me, kind of like Peter. We're a bread-breaking community with Jesus at the center. He calls to us, come, have breakfast. There's no need to worry because Jesus has taught us the way. He showed us the way to be inclusive, open, and inviting all to join us freely at his table. We share all because all are one. Justice comes from understanding this truth. This table is so rich with praise and devotion. It is our pure joy to make more and more space so that every day folks can join us in our peaceful adoration. This table feels like a picnic to me. At this great view where I'm about to yell out my vows and let them echo through the valleys. It's a great potluck, a collective communion. I'm so happy we're here together. A little about the journey you've all been a part of that's helped me arrive here. Like a long hike, there's been beautiful sights and smells. My breath has been taken away, and I stood in complete silent awe. Many of you remember that I took a leap of faith. And then another time, I fell. I fell into an awful pit. In the hospital, a chaplain spontaneously read to me today's Psalm 40. And we cried together in awe of how God indeed had drawn me out of the mud, set my feet upon rock, steadied my steps, and put hymns in my mouth. I sang and sang in the ER, and overheard the nurses say to each other, "What pain medicines is she on?" "None yet," the other replied. "She's a nun." On this long journey of great surprises, many have recognized my vocation, even when I have tried to avoid it. Like in the psalm, though I am afflicted and poor, Jesus keeps me in mind. He is my help and deliverer, never delaying to be present and walk with me. Creation knows there's much to rejoice about. So, although there's been great pain and some simple scrapes and bug bites, I've been healed in Jesus. When I've been thirsty, I've been given great drinks. And when I've been hungry, the bread of life has been given to me. And the beauty and the love has been abundant. The tiniest birds have modeled obedience to God for me and the freedom that's found there. The trees and rocks have witnessed the strength in a life of poverty. And that glorious sun has burned me with the passion and fire of celibate Eucharistic love. The path has been winding and steep. It's been rocky in places, and in other places it's been very smooth. There have been ups and downs, and sometimes I've been in major circles. When I've been exhausted, I've been permitted to rest. And when I've